with a reference to Chris Webby and Avenged Sevenfold in the comment or request, however you'd like to view it. Easy win for the channel. Avatar, Regret, and House of Eternal Hunt. Live from Ages Ages of Illusions? I don't know. Live performance straight out of the comments. Check it out.
Never had I dreamed this lonely. Where did everybody go? Never had I dreamed this dark. Wake me up, please make it so. Never had a broken spirit. I cannot let this realm go. Never had a broken wing. How to fly, I do not know. Never had a dream this lonely. Where did everybody go? Never had a dream this dark. Wake me up, please make it so. Never had a broken spirit. I cannot let this man go. Never had a broken wing. How do I fly? I do not know.
like it a lot. I like it a lot. Now, I think it was interesting, and I appear. I would like to just tell you what I really think. Very cool. Fragile egos exit now. Did you go? Okay. No, I think it's fire. I like the. Okay, I thought the vocals not off. It felt purposeful, but off enough to be like strange and creepy. I don't know. But then powerful here, music's fire. I'm cool with theatrics and imagery. It's all the same. Channel has reflected many times on the birth of a lot of these ideas. A lot of times coming back to Alice Cooper and others. So very cool. Very cool. Song is cool. Now, to be fair, I really needed to be this way so I could. My observation is I wish I don't wish, because that'd be a waste of a wish. It's hard to not say it that way. I would like, in an alternative timeline, to have lived a life where I could have some chops, like on a drummer there. I think I'd have liked them. I think I'd have liked to seen what that looked like, but this is never going to happen. I mean, not that I'm a super familiar with the Razor and all, but not committed enough to get there. I don't see it happening, but part of me really. Now, this is not as Wolverine-esque as I'd like to go, but I mean, maybe bushy and, Danzig back in the day. Honestly. I heard they were going to get him to play Wolverine at one point, but yeah. This is awesome.
Right.
Cool. Avatar, Regret, House of Eternal Hunt. Yeah, straight out of the comments, right into my heart. Now I will say, I'm not trying to hate. I'm not hating. I think there is a lot of theatrics. Great song, great song. It's a given now. That was cool. I liked it. But, with some of the imagery, the theatrics, I mean, nothing screams metal and foreboding doom and creepiness like the little pom-poms on the socks. Like, I mean, I want to be terrified, but at a certain point, now I got to believe there was probably a force in history that was like pole arming people while they had tassels on their socks. How suck ass would that be? You're being rounded up by people with pom poms on their ankles. But, pole arms and, massive amounts of troops. Yeah, I guess you don't get to, only in hindsight do we get to look back and go, I don't know how scary that is. I'm just saying, it really cuts down on the creep factor. It's kind of adorable. They're really it's an adorable look. Now, I'm just kidding. I think it was very cool. Very cool. But it was like halfway through, I'm like, that is a look. Is that like an every show get? That's cool. I am. From Kiss to the massive amount of ghost reactions on the channel to this, I'm cool. That's cool. I mean, gosh, you shouldn't measure your enjoyment of something from what I think. But I think that the pom-poms are adorable. Avatar, Regret, House of Eternal Hunt. I actually really like that. That was fire-ass tune. I'd listen to that again for sure. So, I mean, there's that. Later.